For all intents and purposes, EXO Drones has now flooded the North American market with EXO replica rebranded Hubsan Drones. They now use a Blackhawk2 app, which is basically an ex-Hubsan 2 app re-imaged. The question is, and what we're going to look at here, is will Hubsan Drones fly on the Blackhawk2 app? We're about to find out. Okay, we have here the Hubsan Mini, the new one with the black arms. I'm going to start the controller. You see the controller has the black dial in the middle. That's how you tell the difference between the Xeno Mini SE and the Mini. And the craft has black arms. So let's see what we got here. We're all plugged in, waiting for it to connect. And we're going to connect the Blackhawk2 app from EXO. We'll bypass that section and we're going to run it as the EXO Mini, which is basically the exact same craft with the bigger camera. So let's get into that. There we go. And we start the craft. There we go. Will it connect? There's no specific unit in EXO for this craft, but it's basically a Xeno Mini SE, which will run as an EXO Mini, I'm hoping. So there we go. And we have a picture. So let me get in the shade here while we acquire satellites. Well, maybe I can get into some shade here and be in camera as well. Okay, a little bit. If you're in the sun, it's really bright. So we have 9 satellites. We're just waiting for 10. Okay, and just like its little brother, the Hubsan Xeno Mini SE, does take a while to acquire satellites for the first time, and then it's okay. Around here, depending where you are, if you're close to the house, it's really hard. And yet sometimes when you're in the house, you can even get 15 satellites. It's really weird. But we will just wait. We have 9. And there we go. We have 10. Let's flip this over to the video. See if it works. Okay, here we are again. And we're going to go in and just make sure we're running at 1080p, because I like 1080p. Okay, 30 frames per second, because it operates on the Xeno Mini SE firmware or software for the camera. You can only get whatever the settings are for the Xeno Mini SE. Just because it's a bigger camera doesn't mean you get more options. Okay, so there we go. So let's get it up. Well, we're in ADI mode again. We lost a satellite. Let me get out into the shade again. Okay, we have the satellites. Here's the Hubsan Mini. We have the satellites. Let's get it up and see what happens.
The home point has been updated. Please be mindful of the new return to home point.
There you go. And this one lifts off. There you go. So let's get it up. We can turn it around. Okay. We can go left. We can go left. We can go right. Okay. Let's get it up. Okay, and turn around a bit. Okay, go a little higher. Bring the camera down. There we go, everything works. Okay, start that video. Just gonna go about 100 meters or so. There we go. We're up at 48 meters. And we're up there over the 100-meter mark just about now. And we'll return to home.
Return to home.
It's going to go up to probably 80 meters. We're at 65. We're at 70. Climb's pretty slow. We have 90% in the battery, so that should be about it right there. There we go. So the default RTH on these are 80 meters, and it's coming back. Let's get rid of that beeping sound. And there it is. It's coming back. And it's turning to the direction it took off from. And it's coming down. Horizon's not too bad, but Hubsan has a little issue with these horizons. Usually after about 2-3 minutes of flying, they kind of level out. Here it comes. How accurate is it? There's the box. Yeah, it's about here. Not bad. Let's bring it down and take a picture. Bring it down into the, and I'll return. Cancel the return pretty soon. It's slowing down. It's off about a meter or so.
Cancel return.
See that? Where is it? It's there. Not quite. It's off a little bit. Let's turn around. Oh, we're going to take a picture, don't we? Let's take a picture there. Okay. Let's stop that video. Go over the picture. And take a picture. Bingo. I must say, I like the shutter sound on this better than the Hubsan 2 app. I don't think it's the same, but anyway, I don't know what the differences are. And we'll just stop it. Here we go.
Landing.
Hubsan Mini on Blackhawk2 app. Works pretty good. So, will it fly? Sure. Are there things I'm not really telling you? Yes, there are. but we're going to have to wait for the next video on that. Anyway, they do fly. The Hubsan Mini does fly with the EXO Blackhawk2 app, and it flies very well. I've gone through the apps word for word. They are identical. And as far as I can see, they operate exactly the same. Okay? Till next time.